We're here at the Indiana Landmarks Center with the president of the Indiana Landmarks, Marsh Davis. Marsh is a tuba player, but he prefers to be a president. And he's also a big fan of Bruckner. Early Bruckner symphonies are pretty different than later Bruckner symphonies, and it seems to me that Bruckner 4 is a little bit of a pivotal time. There's a change in the way that he does things. It seems more mature, and it seems a little, maybe a little broader. Am I striking a chord there?
Yeah, I think you are. I mean, the sonorities, he seems to give them more space. Not quite as connected. Bigger sections, and that's, I think, what appeals to me and so many who love Bruckner, these massive sound worlds that he creates, coupled with quiet moments that are very contemplative, almost mystical and spiritual. I mean, he was a very, very devoutly religious man and very sincere in his faith, and his symphonies reflect so much of his sacred music, which we don't hear enough of, which is absolutely wonderful. And little elements of that find their way to these massive symphonies, and that's one of the things that, especially in the later symphonies, and certainly in the fourth, you'll hear moments of great devotion, along with very lusty, worldly kind of sounds as well.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased to introduce members of my esteemed viola section, Mike Chen.
Hi.
Amy Niffen. Hi. And myself, Terry Langdon. We are a third of the section, and we're very proud to be part of it. It's a lovely, rich sound, and we get to show it off in this wonderful Bruckner Symphony.
Which we were playing Friday night and Saturday night at 8 o'clock in the Hilbert Circle Theatre downtown. Come join us.
See you there.
One of the things I admire so much about Bruckner is his facility with modulation. He came upon this not as easily as it sounds in his music, but because he did thousands and thousands of counterpoint exercises. He was a human computer who could modulate from anywhere to anywhere else with good voice leading. In case you'd like to hear an example of modulation that isn't as skilled as Bruckner, Mike Chen is going to show you an example. Well done. We have a large viola soli in the second movement, which modulates or changes key almost every bar, and we'd like to play that for you now.
there's places where Bruckner goes from this sense of peace and space and tranquility, and then all of a sudden, the whole orchestra comes in on the same pitch at fortissimo. And it's almost as if I don't think he's actually trying to play a joke on anybody in the audience, but I think he has put so much space in there, and he's put you in such a place of peace that he's trying to say something very, very serious, very heavy or very surprising or something like that.
And maybe that comes from his life as an organist too, being able to go from one extreme to the other by just manipulating. People have often found organ-like qualities in his music, as well as architectural too. There's almost an architecture about Bruckner. Some people have likened him to Gothic cathedrals. You have certain sections, and he was, he did suffer from numerology.
Numerology.
No, it's
numerism.
Well, there's a word. He was an obsession.
Obsessive compulsive.
Yes, obsession with numbers.
I know a lot about that.
Yeah. And he would number the measures and count everything out. And if there were 4 here, they had to be 4 there. And it makes for a very powerful structure.